So I moved here, you know, like most people do eventually for a relationship. I found one of your little British ones. He's all the things. He's all like, you know, pasty and judgmental and disappointed. And, you know, one of the great things about being in relationships for anyone who's in one is not having to date anymore because people are crazy these days. Like, I gotta say, if you're looking at me like, I'm not crazy, you look real sane. But for the rest of your male friends who, like, don't know how to act, I just want to go out there, single men, if you want to have anal sex with a girl, can you ask first? Bring that up in a conversation first, you know? Like, guys don't even do that anymore. They just wait until you're already having sex normal, you know, doggy style, because you mean it, right? And then they pull a, oops. Like you fucking tripped. Oops, what's the confusion? I'm sorry, the two holes, they're very distinct, sir. There was the one that you were just in, by the way. That's all pink and wet and ready and open, like, And then there's the other one that's like, That's the one you accidentally found yourself inside of. Oops. All right.
I like to start out with a fun fact about myself when I start on stage. So I have a cat. Thank you for clapping. Thank you, Dad. I have a cat. My cat's name is Burt Backercat. Some of you get that as a funny joke. That's actually a funny pun on the 60s composer Burt Bacharach. And so instead of the ack, I replaced that with cat. And there's actually a really funny story behind this. And that is that I'm incredibly lonely. This guy knows what I'm talking about. High five. Give me some skin. Here we go. Come here. Come here. Yeah. It's good to touch someone. So save that for later.
And I have to bring this up because, unfortunately, we live in a time in the 21st century where we still treat women like livestock because we have the leader of the free world that thinks it's okay to grab women by the pussy. This is what Donald Trump said. It's okay to grab women by the pussy. Now, any woman in this room or watching, don't feel threatened by that statement because any man that thinks she should grab a pussy has probably never seen one before. And men in the room, you should know under no circumstances should you grab a woman by the pussy. Unless. Let's say you're going on a hike. And your partner slips on some loose rocks. And the only way to save her is to be like, baby, no! Oh, these things are so powerful, they're under the cradle of civilization. Ugh. Then it might be okay. Now, let's say after your hike, you guys set up your campsite, and as a man, you're laying down next to your goddess, thinking to yourself, I am so lucky to be in the presence of vagina. That's the primordial soup right there that gave birth to all of us. It's the reason we're all here. It's amazing. At its best, sweet like honey. At its worst, kind of fishy. Either way, you're going to attract bears. Now, let's say a bear encroaches onto your campsite and attempts to snatch your goddess away. You can snatch it back from his jaws and be like, hey, you might be smarter than an average bear, but that's not your pussy to grab, sir. Then it might be okay.
Fantastic. My mate recently planned an over-the-top proposal to his girlfriend, right? Bad idea. Worst idea ever. Right? I did it. When I proposed to my wife, low-key, because surprise is the key. You've got to surprise them. That's all it is. Don't do this over-the-top, glitter cannons and fairies and unicorns and shit. No, right? Literally, surprise is key. If I could have, I would have ran in and skidded in on my knees in the bathroom while my wife was having a shit. Just like, surprise, motherfucker! Like, that would have been me crack, right? It's all about surprise. That would be the main thing. I want surprise. Now, my mate thought he could pull off a massive, elaborate surprise. No. Backfired massively. This was his plan, right? He booked a holiday to Bruges. He was going to walk down a cobble street at night with the moon glistening on the river. He was going to take a couple of steps forward, pretend to trip on a cobble, fall over. As his girlfriend said, are you okay? He's going to turn around. Surprise, motherfucker. Probably not them words. Something like that. Didn't work. As soon as he booked that holiday, she knew. She knew. And she was telling me and my wife that she knew. It was horrible. One for dinner at their house. We're sitting there. He goes to the toilet. I went, are you looking forward to Bruges? She went, I know he's going to propose. I panicked. I was like, China. I was like, he told me he hates you. So... good luck with that, Mrs. Delusional. Because I'm a good mate. I'm a good mate. One of the lads, right? It backfired in such a spectacular way. You had the whole thing planned, right? So they go, she can't enjoy the holiday. She can't, because the whole time she's waiting for this perfect moment. Oh my God, is it going to be now? Is it going to be now? Is it going to be now? She's dolled up to the nines for the Instagram photos that are going to happen afterwards and piss everyone off, right? And he's thinking, when am I going to do it? When am I going to do it? And he picks the night. He finds the street. Google Maps finds where the moon will go over the river, plans it perfectly. No, backfires hugely. They're walking down the street. He's got his hand in his pocket, holding the ring. She's behind going, oh my God, it's now. Oh my God, I think it's going to be now. Oh my God, I think it's going to be now. He takes a little stumble on the cobble, a couple of steps in front of her. He turns around, bump. She screams at the top of her lungs, not here, it smells like piss.
It was terrible, right? So, now this is the thing. I was catfished. By a person online. It was horrible. One of the worst things that's ever happened to me. It was really, really bad. There was this lady called Ramsey. She added me on Twitter, and she was very beautiful, and she had 100,000 followers. So I immediately trusted her. We got on so well. Like, it was almost like she was just agreeing with everything I was saying. And we both had the same favourite Christmas carol. That's a rarity, isn't it? Come All Ye Faithful, what a fucking tune. Come All Ye Faithful is an absolute tune. What a tune. Yes. I can't wait for the middle bit. Just can't, oh. It goes, come all ye faithful, joyful and triumphant, oh come ye to Bethlehem. Fucking tune. Come and behold him, born the King of angels. Adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. Christ the Lord. Best fucking carol. It's the only time you can shout in assembly. Me and Stacey Ramsey, we chatted back and forth. No relation to Chris. we just realised that. We chatted back and forth for about 15 mins. And she was like, hey, do you want to have Skype sex? And I was like, yep. Yes, I do, Stacey Ramsey. Let's absolutely do this, right? And we did it. We did it. We did Skype sex. We did it. I was there, as erect as the day I was born, guys. And it was a difficult birth. And we just had, guys, this is something I realized in that day. Skype sex is not as good as the title suggests. It's got sex in the title. Sounds exciting, doesn't it? I would do the washing up all the time if it was called plate fucking. It's not. It's not, right? I messaged her afterwards. She didn't reply. I messaged her a couple of days later. She didn't reply. I messaged her a week later. She didn't reply. Didn't hear anything from her until a year and a half later when I was added on Twitter by an account called @CelebBustedUK. And then I read in the bio, it says, if we follow you, we have naked pictures of you. And I was like, what? Why would anyone have naked pictures? Stacey! No! I'm so stupid. So stupid. Like, and now I've been aware that I've been stupid since about year 8. When our class was split into 2 random groups. The red group and the blue group in our school. And everyone in the red group was like, we're clearly the intelligent group. And everyone in the blue group was like, I'm hungry. So damn hungry. I was so stupid. And they asked for £2,000. £2,000 to not release the photo. The photo. As if, like, I give them the money and they give me a photo, and they go, that's the only one we've got. It's not how it works, I'm aware. Okay? I was like, no, I'm not going to give you the money. And also, I was like, no, I'm not famous enough, okay? I'm not famous enough. You're not going to release a photo. And then I went on I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, and they released a video. That's worse. Well, my mum used to have a Google alert on my name. Not anymore. She took it off. It's horrible. It's the angle. Guys, it's the angle. It's the angle. Oh, it's from here. Nobody wants to be seen from there. It's up. It's the first time I've seen myself from that angle. It's from here upwards. It's disgusting. It's from here up me. It's up me. Oh, it's so hard. Everyone takes photos from up here, don't they? Selfies. They take them from up here because they don't want to have any chins. Like, I've got a chinny dick, guys. Nobody wants a chinny dick.
I just proposed to my missus, by the way, a few days ago, so I'm loving that. Thank you. Yes. It didn't go all that great, to be honest with you. I paid 200 quid, right, for a skywriter to write across the sky. Do right by me. Marry me, Amber. Took her to the park. It was the windiest day South London's had for about 10 years, right? We're on the grass, looking up, plane goes by. Do me, Amber. I mean, she did, it was worth the money, but... because we split a little bit ago, so it's so good to be back, you know. We split, and that's bad, you know. When you split, don't split. A lot of arguments, really. Horrible times. We got kids, so about them, really. Custody of the kids, you know. I don't want them either. I'm not going to lie, with the split, there were some good times, you know. Got the old dating apps out, got the Tinder on the phone. It weren't like back in the day when you had to wine and dine a girl. Now you get your phone out, upload a photo, see who's in your area, swipe right. I was with a new girl every night. But one day, I thought to myself, Amber is the only girl I want in my life. I don't know what happened. Well, I lost my phone. Back together now. I'm being the perfect gentleman in this relationship. We've got couples here, we've got couples around here. Any couples? Look at this, the front row, look at that. Listen, is he being a gentleman, this man? You've got to look after a fella. I can see you're not looking after yourself very well. What are you wearing, geezer? That is only acceptable if you have special needs. Listen, treat this girl like a princess, you know. Manners is so important. I'm doing everything. It is hard, I'm not going to lie, manners with a modern girl, because you don't want to patronise a girl these days. So the other day, I thought if I opened the door for Amber, she would feel it was like a condescending thing. So I never, and then she goes mad with me. Oh, Lee, it's pouring with rain. I've rung the bell 5 times. Try things, you know, keep that relationship spicy, you know. I tied my missus to the bed the other night. Yeah. Had the rest of the evening to myself. Try things, experiment, you know. We tried edible knickers the other day. Why not give it a whirl? She was there putting on his edible knickers. I need the toilet. I said, see you in a sec, babe. Just can't in the toilet. I'm in the toilet, I hear screams of pleasure come from the bedroom. Think, hello? What's going on here? Rush back in. The dog was at her. Try things, do things. Everyone's got their fantasies, innit, you know? A lot of lads, threesome, innit? Threesome, I know what the lads are thinking. Threesome, listen, it's overrated. Me and Nan, we've been there, we've done that, you know? We met someone online, went for it. He was pretty rough with me. It does sting, I'm not going to lie about it. It's... got to make an effort for him, you know, that's the thing. And the other night comes down, the lingerie, the see-throughs, walking down the stairs, kids were out the house doing the sexy woman walk. says, all right then. Got the Xbox out. I said, pick any game you like.
I was in a restaurant recently in Newcastle with my wife, right? And I was sitting there, I got very excited. It's in the corner of the restaurant. I was 99% sure that I saw someone off the telly. And I got very excited, right? I got slightly starstruck. It wasn't a famous person. It wasn't someone who's regularly on TV. It was someone who'd been on TV possibly once, sitting in the corner of the restaurant, just asked for his bill, was a man from the TV show The Undateables. Now, I love the TV show The Undateables. It is a phenomenal show. If you've never seen The Undateables, it is a beautiful, feel-good, fantastic show. If you want to root for someone on TV, you watch The Undateables. If you've never seen it, it's about people with various different problems who feel like they can't find love or feel like they aren't equipped to find love. So they join this dating agency and they get set up on these dates, right? I remember watching one. The guy who I'm 99% sure it was, I remember watching his episode, and he took this girl out on a date, and they did the thing where the camera went to his face for an interview at the end, and he went, oh, I really think we got on. I think we would probably, I'd like to go out again, you know? And then the camera cut to her for her reaction, and she went, and I was livid. I literally stood up in my living room. I was like, fuck you, Janine! Like, going mad. And I was 99% sure it was this guy. And look, I didn't want to show him up or, you know, anything like that. Mainly, I wanted to know if he'd found love or not, right? I was just rooting for the guy, and that's what I wanted to know. And I'm freaking out because I'm not sure if it's him, and he's paying his bill. And I'm sitting there like that, and I'm trying to Google what episode he was in and find out if it's definitely him or not, and I can't find it out. And my wife's going, will you calm down? You're sweating, you're freaking out. I'm going, he's leaving. I'm not going to know if it's him or not. I just want a photo. I want a selfie. I'm freaking out, right? This is where my wife said one of the most ridiculous things anyone has ever said to me in my life. I went, I'm not sure if it's him. Oh, my God, I can't find out on Google. She went, Chris, will you act like a human being for once in your life? Will you put your phone away? For God's sake, just go and ask the guy. I love that show. I love that show. I would say I love that show more than everyone in this room put together. But let's be honest, guys. There is no coming back from the opening social gambit. Excuse me, mate. Are you on the Undateables? It's not something you can do. That's like having a one-night stand. And in the morning, waking up, looking at them in the light of day, going, have we... I bloody know you, don't I? I bloody do. Embarrassing bodies. It was, wasn't it? It does, doesn't it? It does, and it gives off a... It really is. And it's got a little hand. Can I shake its little hand?
I decided I don't understand men. They're the enigma. I've never said this line. I literally just thought of it in my head on the spot, but I realised I've never said it before. My mouth doesn't seem to know how to. They're the enigma of the sexes. That's what my brain came up with. Weren't even funny. Hakuna Matata. Listen. I don't understand men at all, man. I don't understand them. I went on a lads' night out recently, which sounds made up, but it happened. I didn't know a lot of them. They're awful people. Really, really awful. The worst one was called Ribo. He was a rectangular beast. He looked like a dented suitcase, just real... Kept on pointing at ladies' butts and trying to get me to look at them with him. One of those guys was like, check up that. I was like, not with you, mate, please. Look, we've all looked at someone's bum. You don't call someone over and go, could you share this moment with me, please? Ribo was the worst, and I do not say that lightly, by the way. There's over 7 billion people in the world. It's my best guess for the worst. Someone's the worst. You forget that, don't you? Someone is the worst. Out of every single person in the whole world, somebody walking around, don't even know it, they're the worst person in the world. Someone is the worst person in the world. None of us know who the worst is. I mean, it's definitely a man, no one's arguing that. But, like, there's no way it's not a man. Unlucky, fellas. Unlucky. Ribo's the damn worst, man. That night, when we all hit the town, he ended up cheating on his girlfriend, right? And it wasn't even like an accident or nothing. He planned to do it. Because earlier that night, one of his mates went to him, oh, Ribo, did you not want to bring your girlfriend out tonight? And he went, no. Take a look around you. There's so many fit birds in this nightclub. And you wouldn't bring an apple to an orchard, would you? You wouldn't bring an apple to an orchard. Now, credit where it's due. That's pretty clever. Because moments ago, I don't know if you remember, we were in a nightclub surrounded by women. But now, thanks to Rybo's eloquent use of language, we've been transported to an orchard surrounded by apples. And when you're in an orchard surrounded by apples, the rules are very different, you've got to admit that. It's all right for the Rybo to sit in a tree and help himself to apple after apple. It doesn't matter that he's got an apple sitting in the fruit bowl at home. What do you want him to do? Eat one apple for the rest of his life? That is disgusting. Meanwhile, the rest of us, we're walking around the orchard, and to be honest, the main reason why we came to the orchard tonight is because we don't have apples. So we've come to the place where the apples are, hoping to find an apple we like. We're a little bit miffed as to why Rybo, who we know fully well already has an apple of his own, is sitting in the trees, eating all the fucking apples. The rest of us, the only reason why we wouldn't bring an apple to an orchard, is if we were lucky enough to have an apple, we'd much rather stay at home with that apple in front of the telly than spend one more night in this godforsaken piss hole of an orchard. It's an awful place. Some of us have been here for 5 years. I hate climbing trees in the dark. Who in their right mind even compares women to apples in the first place? Those two things aren't even remotely interchangeable. A woman a day does not keep the doctor away. Not because of STDs, not because of what you're thinking, but just because if you do sleep with a different woman every single day for the rest of your life, sooner or later, you're going to end up sleeping with a GP. That is statistics. Accept it. And guess what? I did a bit of research. If you do bring an apple to an orchard, no one gives a shit. It's absolutely fine. There's no problem with it. In fact, it's also okay. Bring your girlfriend to a nightclub. That's all right as well. If you're feeling romantic, bring your girlfriend to an orchard. Why not? Have a lovely little walk. Don't bring an apple to a nightclub. That's the only one of the four. That is weird. No one's going to want to dance with you if you're there. Just... Fine to bring an apple to an orchard. I don't like you doing it in an orchard, genuinely. They don't like it if you do sit in a tree eating all the apples, because they've got a business to uphold. That's called theft, mate. What they'd rather you do, they want you to pick all the apples you want, and then you weigh them, and then you pay for them, and then take them home and eat them. So if you are in an orchard, and you want to eat an apple while you're there, you're actually best off bringing your own. Then you won't get in trouble. So if anything, his motto should be, always make sure you bring an apple to an orchard. Promise me you'll do it. I know a few of you pulled back during that final bit of the routine, got a bit tense, didn't it? I want to point out, when I was saying about paying for apples there, that was literally about apples.
Thank you very much. See you later. Goodbye.